Hey guys, Lona here. Welcome to CRINGEFEST 2018. Enjoy the video, my brothers. This world was created, of course, like any other. This land, these people, animals, objects, they were all created. But those fools claim to know the way. Those fools sit there, eating Tide Pods and making Connect 4 memes, playing anime dating games, and they claim to know how this world was created. They claim to know, but they are wrong. You are different. Well, you aren't, but it sounds more dramatic that way. Anyways, I shall tell you the origin of this world, the beginning, the creation. Before this world existed, this world did not exist, obviously, although for some reason there was a car floating around in space. Anyways, there was a realm of gods, 3 gods to be exact. These 3 gods were the Holy Trinity. The first was called Arthur's Fist, for his great strength and anger. The second was called clorox-chan, for her tempting looks and deadly personality. The third was called Loner Does Things, for his habit of doing things. Also, he avoided the other 2, 'cause he was sane, unlike literally every other being in existence. These 3 gods had many battles. Well, more like Arthur's Fist kept attacking everybody, clorox-chan kept trying to seduce everybody, and Loner Does Things locked himself in his room and read his books, ignoring the war. Just like he ignored everything else. 'Cause books. Oh, and he played video games. And this is where it all began. See, the gods weren't too good at making video games. Since Arthur's Fist was too hostile to care, clorox-chan was too busy seducing everybody, and Loner Does Things just sucked at everything except reading and math. So there was only one really lame game, 5 cup machines under the neighbor's literature club. Loner Does Things didn't like this lame game, but he couldn't make games, and the other 2 of the Holy Trinity wouldn't care. Then Loner Does Things thought of an idea. It sucked, of course, but he might as well try. He would create a planet, and inhabitants to make a game for him. So Loner Does Things tried to make a planet. He took some dirt and tried to make a perfectly smooth sphere, but he sucked so much that he ended up with a very rough sphere. There were ridges, mountains, and valleys. Oh, and over half the sphere was sunken in. You know, oceans and whatnot. Then he tried to paint it and make it more interesting. First he tried painting it yellow like sand, but he sucked so much that he accidentally dropped the sphere into the paint, nearly completely coating it. Then he tried to paint it green, but he somehow failed at that too, so there were large sandy patches in some areas, like the oceans. Then he tried painting it gray, but he failed again. Nearly nothing but the mountains ended up gray. Loner Does Things then decided to create inhabitants, even though he was a failure at life. Really, have I made that clear yet? He tried to recreate himself out of clay, but you know what's coming. He failed. The first human he made was too short and wasn't wearing the right clothes and didn't have the right color scheme. So Loner Does Things tried again, and failed again, and tried again, and failed again. This went on for about another 8 billion humans. Then he realized that he was running out of space on his planet, so he stopped. Then he realized that his people needed moisture or else they would dry up and die. 'cause, you know, clay. So Loner Does Things added moisture to the world by dunking it into a lake, which killed all the humans. This is what is known as the flood in the Bible. So Loner Does Things made another 8 billion humans. And then he waited. He waited for the humans to make better video games. But behind Curtain 3 was yet more failure. The humans were very needy. At first they complained that it was too dark. So Loner Does Things made a giant ball of fire to light the earth. Kinda like the stars that already existed. Cough, cough, imperfect, cough, cough. Hey guys, Editing Loner here. Just wanted to explain that little thing just there about the cough, cough, imperfect. So, pretty much, there's this thing called Discord, if you don't know. You talk to people live. It's like Skype, except it isn't. But so you talk to people, there's like different servers for different things. I had done my creation story. I shared it on one of those Discord servers to get feedback. And this one dude, named Imperfect, kept asking me about how the stars were made. Which, as I said multiple times, already existed. So yeah, that's why I have that cough, cough, imperfect, cough, cough. But he placed it too close to the earth, so everybody burned up and died. One of those things moved the sun, and made yet another 8 billion humans. This time, though, he got a bit lazy, so there were even more failures. Now some of the humans walked on all 4 limbs and had too much hair. Then the humans complained that the constant brightness hurt their eyes. So Loner Does Things made the planet spin. And guess what? He made it spin too fast so everybody was flung into space and died. So Loner Does Things slowed it down and remade the humans again. But there were more animals than before. Now the humans complained that the dark period was too dark. So Loner Does Things put a shiny rock in the sky. Miraculously, he managed to not wipe out the humans that time. Then the humans complained that the sky was boring and that they wanted something scary and dramatic. So Loner Does Things added this thing called lightning. He failed real bad that time. In 3 seconds, everybody had been killed by lightning. 3 seconds. He made lightning a lot less common and remade the humans yet again. This time, however, some were smaller, had shorter and thinner legs, and had handless, hairy arms. Oh, and their hair had hair, which somehow let them fly. This time, the humans complained about something else that Loner Does Things didn't care about, so he made a liquid rock spew out of the ground and kill everybody. Then he remembered why he was trying to make humans, and remade them. He put up with all the silly demands from then on, and kept accidentally wiping them all out. Eventually, there were no humans left, just animals, and no clay left to make humans. So Loner Does Things just walked away. He rage quit. But then, a long time later, he noticed the earth laying in a dusty corner of his room. He decided to see how the animals were doing, and saw something very surprising. The dust from his room had fused with animals called monkeys, creating new humans. Don't ask me how that's possible. Just accept that it is. These humans learned over time and eventually reached the year of 2018 AD. Humanity was officially a failure. I mean, come on, they were intentionally eating toxic chemicals. However, they made good games like Minecraft, Scrap Mechanic, Mario Maker, and some Kirby games. There were also questionable games. I can't bring myself to name them. Their very names are like poison. However, even though these humans were all insane, Arthur's Fist and clorox-chan were really jealous for some unknown reason. So they teamed up to ruin Loner Does Things' world. Arthur's Fist created demons modeled off of him. Strong and mindlessly violent. Clorox-chan created succubi modeled off of her. Tempting, but heartless. Together, Arthur's Fist and clorox-chan made hell for the demons and succubi to live in. They commanded their creations to go wreak havoc amongst the humans, and so the succubi and demons went to do so. However, they found their job already done by the humans, who were already aggressive and lewd. And so that is the creation of the world. What will happen next? Will Loner Does Things unleash his final form? Will his power level be over 9,000? Find out on the next episode of Jorgen Burzid. Well, you could just quit. Like me. I'm done. No more. This is just why. Why am I doing this to myself? Enough. I'm out. I quit. Screw this.
A few moments later.
Okay, so guys, I just have a few things to say before I end off this video. Like 5 things. First off, I understand that some of the content in this video may suggest a negative mood or something, because Loner Does Things being a failure at everything. Nope, everything in this video is pretty much just for humor value. Second thing, pretty much the first thing we stated just about a different thing, about the whole I'm quitting. Again, humor value. I'm not actually quitting, I'm gonna do more videos. This is fun, even though it's... What am I doing? Thing 3. Like a few months ago, I changed the channel name from LonerCraft to Loner Does Things, hoping to do more types of videos, including gaming. I haven't done a gaming video in a while, so I just want to say gaming videos are hopefully going to be a thing at some point. Just kind of busy with all these stupid school things. Thing number 4. I'm actually kind of enjoying the animations things, even though they're so cringy. So if you have a suggestion for what I could talk about in a video, then you could just, put that in the comments section. And leading us right into thing 5, subscribe to my channel. It's called Loner Does Things. If you search that up on YouTube, it's the guy with, the crossbones and the Minecraft head, because it was a Lonercraft, Minecraft. But also, if you enjoyed the video, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe, and make sure to click the bell thing, because YouTube is stupid and makes you do more than you should have to. Because, what's the point of subscribing to somebody but not getting notified of their videos? Like, what the heck, YouTube? But yeah. Oh yeah, and actually just throwing in a 6th thing. This is the 2nd video I'm showing to my mythology class. The first one was MS Paint quality. So you may be doubting my art skills. I will now end off this video with my art, my good art. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the little bit of art at the end that's completely unrelated to anything. But yeah, I hope, unlike the last video, this wasn't super quiet. I don't know why I'm not just quitting if it's time to stop. Well, you look at the time, it's stop o'clock. Now I need to press the button behind this thing and...
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths. Everyday man's on the block, smoke trees. See your girl in the park, that girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Old tight Asney, he's got a pumpy. Old tight my man.